If it's Sunday afternoon, it can only mean one thing, and that must be that it's time for Show Us Your Cat on Joyrider TV. Let's get in. Hello, it's Joe here for Joyrider TV, and you are watching Show Us Your Cat on Joyrider TV, because it's Joe here for Joyrider TV, and you are watching Show Us Your Cat. If you're not familiar with the series, what Show Us Your Cat will do for you is people have been sending in pictures and video of their boats from around the world, and we feature those boats on Show Us Your Cat. We're also looking at where the boats are being sailed, because there's a lot of very exciting places around the world where catamaran sailing is going on. So we're looking at that as well. If you want your boat to be featured on Show Us Your Cat on Joyrider TV, then there'll be, in the description below, there'll be a comprehensive outline of what you must do to get featured on Show Us Your Cat. But for now, let's jump straight in and see who we're looking at today. So we're starting off by heading to France, to Toulouse, where we have Oliver. Oliver has a 1963 Exocet 4.2. This is quite a classic boat, quite similar to the Shearwater, for those of you who are familiar with the Shearwater in shape. It's a boat that's designed by Lucien Gourmez, who was also involved with the development of the Dart and Tornado catamarans back in the day. The Exocet weighs in at just 110 kilograms, so it's quite a lightweight boat. Now, Oliver also has got a Hobie 14, which he's upgraded quite significantly with a mesh trampoline. He's got the new upgraded rudder blades on there, but he also has the new Hobie Mylar sail, which gives about 20% less power, which means that Oliver can sail his 14 in up to about 25 knots of wind, and makes the boat much easier to right after a capsize because it is so much lighter. Now, Oliver is a really great guy because he has given his daughter, Sarah, the best gift a father could ever give a son or a daughter or anyone, the best gift anybody could give anyone. He's given his daughter a Hobie 14 of her own. Now that is a great gift. So thanks very much, Oliver, for sending in that history lesson there about the Exocet, and keep up the good sailing, and we'd love to see some video of that Hobie 14 with the Mylar sail on it. If you would like to see Oliver in action on his Hobie 14 with the standard sail, there's a link in the description below to a video there. Next, we're keeping it in France. We're going to Q+As, which is in Brittany, which does, I think you'll agree, it looks like an absolutely fantastic venue for going for a sail. We have Dirk. Dirk was a catamaran instructor in Greece back in the day, and he's been given a boat, a Hobie 18 Magnum, by his friend Alain, as a project to restore and get it into a workable state. Dirk has, of course, taken on this project and done exceedingly well with it. I think you'll agree. This Hobie 18 Magnum isn't standard. It has got what appears to be a tornado rig on it with the carbon mast and the bigger sails. This thing must absolutely fly, and must fly a hull in almost zero wind. In the picture here, we can see Dirk sailing with his son, Niels. And here we can see Dirk sailing with his daughter Yasmin and her boyfriend. And here's Dirk on board with Alain, who gave Dirk the boat. And then here's Alain's brother Loic, who helped with restoring the boat there and doing such a great job with that restoration. We love a Hobie 18. We love a Magnum. Thanks very much, Dirk, for sharing that with us here on Joyrider TV. And finally, we're heading to Elk Rapids, Michigan, USA, where we have Greg. Greg has a 1976 Tornado. I think you'll agree this is one of the best looking tornadoes on the planet. It must be. It's Jerry Holton built, who has built a few tornadoes in his time. Greg's had this boat since the early 80s and has used it a decent amount. It's wooden, obviously, and built with the West System epoxy, and Greg says it is still as solid as a rock. Of course, it being the older classic Tornado, it has the classic rig, so no carbon on here, but still, what a great boat, and in great shape, and a great boat in great shape. So thanks very much, Greg, for sending in those pictures and for doing such a great job in looking after that classic Tornado. So there we are. I think you'll agree that's the most time we've been spending in France of late on Show Us Your Cat. But what great boats to be having a look at, and there will be more coming up every week on Sunday, going broadcasting, kind of not live, at 5:30 every Sunday afternoon. If you have already sent in pictures or video of your boat for Show Us Your Cat, but you haven't yet been featured, don't worry, you will be featured in the upcoming weeks. I'm just featuring the boats in order of when they came in. So there we go, trying to keep it fair. If you have got any festive pictures of your boat, then I'm going to do a Christmas special with festive boats. So if you've got a festive picture of your boat, then send that in, and the Christmas special will be a bit of a queue jump for anybody who's sent in festive pictures of their boat. Again, if you're going out to take photographs or video of your boat, if you could photograph it or video it in landscape, because in landscape, because that way it fills the screen better for the video rather than portrait, which is a bit skinny. On to shopping, as usual. If you were looking at doing Christmas shopping at totaljoyrider.com, unfortunately, you're pretty much too late now. I think if you're in the UK and you're willing to roll the dice, then go for it. But otherwise, if you order something, it's not going to get to you in time for Christmas as of now, wherever you are. Sorry, but there we are. Flags. I've got flags, as I mentioned last week. I've managed to get the costs down a little bit on the flags. So if you'd like a flag, either a Giving It the Beans flag or the Tequila Sunrise flag, then just send me an email. The cost, including postage, is €50, and you'll get one of these flags coming to you wherever you are. But I am using the Greek post, so this may take a little while. We'll see. I've sent some out last week and they are yet to arrive, so I don't know how long it takes for them to arrive. But anyway, Show Us Your Cat. Yeah, wherever you are in the world, whatever catamaran you're sailing, send me pictures, video, and I'll feature it here on Show Us Your Cat. Also, we've got the Global Speed Stick still ongoing this battle royale of high speed. So if you're in a place where you're going sailing, we just had some great speeds come in last week. We've got these crazy Americans, is it Lake Lanier, Georgia, Dave and Steve. They went out, they were cold, but they went fast. So if they can do it, then maybe you can. Perhaps if you're in Moscow, season's finished, or Sweden, I don't know. Or Vasiliki, it's only, I've got to wear trousers and a hat these days. It's a bit chilly, but there's no wind. For those of you who are saying, why don't you go out sailing? There's no wind. There's never any wind in the winter. And when there is, I don't have anybody to go sailing with. So I'll go on the windsurfer or something, or the kite. Yeah, so there must be people in Australia who watch this, or South Africa, or other parts of the Southern Hemisphere, people in South America, where the weather's nice and you're going sailing. Get a GPS on board, give it the beans, send me the results. Details again are in the description below. A lot of you have been asking about stickers for your boats. The wheels are in motion of getting the stickers done. So once stickers are ready, I'll make a video saying the stickers are ready. So thanks. So once again, thanks for watching, and thanks ever so much to everybody who's been sending in pictures of their boats. Without your pictures, this feature would be pretty dull. And thanks to everybody who's been supporting the channel in whatever way you've supported the channel. Thanks to Steve for sending me a telephone, which is making this great video right now. Thanks to everybody who's been supporting the channel on Patreon. Thanks to everybody who's been shopping. And we'll be back next week with more Show Us Your Cat on Joyrider TV. Here from Vasiliki Bay. The fishing boat is coming in with the kippers for breakfast. So I'm gonna go and hassle the fishermen to get a big smelly fish and put it on my plate. Thank you very much.